Welcome back to another LSPDFR patrol. For today's episode, we're taking a look at a new police pack for the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. This is by Dewey. It's just called Blaine County Sheriff's Office 1.0, and it comes in the form of an add-on DLC. So people who prefer just to put an add-on DLC into their game, they're going to appreciate this pack. Just comes with two different cars, an 18 Tahoe, which we're in right now, and an 18 Charger. Let's take a look at the vehicle before we begin today's patrol. It's equipped with federal signal light bar at the top. You can see a bunch of antenna. Got a rear facing LED light bar back there, along with license plate LEDs. It's got side runners too. You can see them situated there. And down here, I think this is where the stock fog lights would go. We've got some LED lights too. So it's really visible. It's great for going through intersections and being seen. We'll take a look at the inside of the car. It's really well modeled out. The hands line up with the steering wheel perfectly. You can see our police laptop. Here's our partition back there. No gun mounts that I see. Let's step out of the car real quick. Take a look this way. Yep, I don't see any type of gun mounting. You can see right there is our siren control and light control and our police radio. And there's our spotlight. So let's turn on the lights and see what this thing looks like. Code 3. All right, there's stage 1. It's just gonna be a traffic advisor. That's it. Stage 2. And stage 3. So there's the side runners. They have red, alternating red and blue LEDs. We also have them in this rear window too. Red on this side and blue on the other side. It's a really cool package. I like the equipment on this car. I think it looks fantastic, and we'll be patrolling in Blaine County today. Before we begin, I want your guys' feedback. Should I update my game so I can play 0.4.6? If I were to do so, I'd pretty much have to start from a blank slate. I'm talking delete my current game, install the latest Grand Theft Auto 5, and just reinstall all my mods. Let me know if you guys are on 0.4.6 and how is the performance? Is it laggy? Is it good? One of the main reasons I would want to update would be to play PNW Park's latest call-out pack, the Coastal call-out pack, and it requires that 0.4.6. So let me know your thoughts on that, and we'll go ahead start today's patrol. Let's let dispatch know.
We have a suspect on the run in Sandy Shores.
Dispatch, copy that.
10-4.
All right, we're going to be responding code 2. We're looking for a suspect, a white female in a gray jacket. Looks like they're wanted by police for reasons unknown to us, but we got the call to respond, so that's why we're going to go assist. I don't know if there are other deputies actually in the search area or not. Looks like we're the only one right now. Search the yellow circle on your map for a white female in a gray jacket. Okay. So we'll search this area and see if we can find somebody matching that description. Turn off our lights here. And we're gonna have to check behind these oh, here we got somebody right here.
Hey Rocco, it's me.
Requesting backup.
Roger that.
She just pulled a gun.
Backup needed on Rockwood Boulevard.
We're getting backup here. She's got some type of automatic.
Where's the little coffee shop around the corner?
Drop your weapon.
I'm reloading.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that propane tank just exploded. Watch for cross-friendly fire. She's taking cover behind that ATV. I don't know. She is not going down. She might be on some type of drugs or something. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, piece of crap.
Is there somebody else up there? Okay, we got somebody up top.
Keep him busy while I reload. Let's go.
How is she still alive?
We are code 4. Suspect neutralized. No further units
All right, anybody
required.
been hit? Anybody been hit?
Dead as hell.
I would hope so. My gosh. What a bullet sponge. Look at all these bullet marks. Stay where you are, ma'am. Don't move. Let's search the suspect for any weapons first.
Shocking.
Pretty sure she is dead as a doorknob. She's got a wallet filled with $2,000 cash and a hatchet, in addition to the weapon she had on her. Name's gonna be Alyssa Kieran. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and call EMS. Requesting ambulance.
Hellfire.
Requesting EMS.
10-4, 1, Lincoln, 18.
I'm gonna on scene here. Yep, here are the 18 chargers that are part of this pack as well. You can see she did a ton of damage to these cars, including my patrol car. It's pretty much all shot up. Right now we're gonna get EMS on scene. Just confirmed she is dead. We got a deputy over there checking her out. We got her name information as well. We can try to search her in the computer, Alyssa Kieran, if our computer still even works.
I see the body.
I don't know if she hit any vital systems. Somebody's shotgun was hitting the front of my push bumper. And here's Alyssa. She's got an arrest warrant for the possession of MDMA. It's going to be a felony warrant. Possibly that's the reason she was wanted. It got called in as a manhunt by dispatch.
Don't die on me.
All right, we got EMS working her. You guys are free to clear. I think we're going to be good here. This was not her ATV. It just unfortunately was in the direct line of fire, and she was taking cover behind this thing. We also had this propane tank explode. I think somebody shot it during that exchange of gunfire. CPR has failed, so it's going to be confirmed death. So we're going to call the coroner. Requesting coroner.
Assistance required in Sandy Shores.
All right, coroner's going to be on the way. I'm going to go ahead and store the weapon here. You know, this is not even a good vehicle to store this weapon in since we have so much damage, but we'll try to store it for the meantime. The rifle she was using. See the corner van coming. Rifle. All right, that's gonna be stored. She had a $2,000 of cash that'll also be put into evidence. Now, typically, at least in South Carolina, when a shooting does happen, a police-involved shooting, you're gonna have a different agency come and investigate it. Typically, it's SLED, which is South Carolina Law Enforcement Division. They're kind of like the statewide agency that handles this type of thing. The officer would be placed on typically paid leave pending the investigation to determine everything. That's just all standard procedure. But for the case of these videos, we don't do all that because it would be kind of boring to end it right after this. But yeah, if the officer is involved in some kind of crazy shootout like this, they're not going right to the next call out right after. There's going to be investigation to determine everything, interviews, all of that, witnesses that might have seen it. Like this guy had a clear line of sight. He was just there the entire time witnessing that. And, there are procedures for these things in real life. At least in the U.S. I don't know how it works in other countries. Could be different. Okay, I am going to call a tow truck out here to get this car towed away. And we'll get probably a ride back to the station and get another car. And we'll continue this patrol.
All units, we've got a possible disturbance. A silent security alarm triggered in Grapeseed. Units respond code 2.
Dispatch, copy that. Show me en route.
Roger that.
All right, we've got a silent alarm going off in Grapeseed. We're going to be responding code 2. Check out this. Something has tripped somebody's silent alarm. It sent a call out to the police. The security company has. So we're going to be checking this one out. So, I don't know if the 2020 Tahoes are out yet. I imagine the Tahoe pretty soon should be getting some type of refresh update. And I imagine that's going to work its way over into different police departments. I'll have to do some more research on it. We've already seen the new Ford Explorer start to be adopted by police departments. Ford has obviously packaged that for police use. I try to keep up to date with new police cars coming in, especially models that are getting significant refreshes or updates to their lineup or new types of equipment integrated. So I'll keep an eye on that, and then eventually we'll see that work our way into GTA 5 in the form of a car model. But I believe the 2020 FPIUs, they're hybrid cars. So we've seen the adoption of a lot of hybrid technology into police departments. At least Ford is pushing that, because they also had, I think it was the Responder, which was the hybrid Fusion that they were packaging for police departments. And if you think about it, police cars, they do have they have high idling hours, because a lot of times officers will just be in the car with the car running, not necessarily moving. So
Attention,
I always
all
love to
units.
see new
Officers have
technology
arrived.
make its way into departments. I'm gonna call for additional. I already see somebody walking around here. Requesting code 2 backup.
Roger. Backup needed in Grapeseed.
Dispatch, show me onto.
13, currently heading to the location.
All right, this is the address of the alarm. I already saw somebody walking around the back of the house. So we're gonna go ahead, check this out, see what they're doing here. Police, is anybody here? Hey, there might be somebody around back. Oh, somebody just got in that car.
Dispatch, purpose sight.
They're fleeing. Dispatch, show me in pursuit of a SUV, gray in color, northbound Main
Roger
Street.
that. 1 Lincoln 18.
It's gonna be a Rancher XL. It's gonna be fleeing the scene of that silent alarm. Oh my gosh. I just lost control on this dirt road. Took out a fence. Oh my gosh, the brakes on this thing. I don't know what type of handling lines in this DLC add-on, but it takes forever to brake. Requesting pursuit backup.
10-4, copy that. 1 Lincoln 18.
Requesting pursuit backup.
Backup required on
Vehicle just hit
CV
another
Road.
car. We're gonna be on CV Road now, westbound.
Copy dispatch. Adam 4 en route.
Vehicle is occupied 2
Dispatch,
times.
suspect located. Move to
Oh, just hit the police car. Get out of the car. Oh, I just got pinned by the other unit. Get back in the car. Just a ton of damage to my car. We're gonna be on North Calafia Way now. Oh my gosh. Look at my car, absolutely destroyed. Did the other, okay, the other unit's still on it. This car is quite hard to control. The damage to the car is not going to help either. Alright, looks like he's going to be headed still on North Calafia Way. He's going to be headed towards Sandy. Oh, watch out! That vehicle's got some damage on it too. We're gonna have to be careful. We got other cars on the road. We got bikers. We got hikers. Look, this other car's not just, he's running cars off the road. Oh, he almost lost it there. See if we can get him here. Out of the car!
LSPD!
Let me see your hands. Out of the car. On the ground. He's got some underwear in his hand. Requesting code 3 backup.
Assistance needed on North Calafia Way.
Alright, I got one at gunpoint. Can we get the other one?
Dispatch, Ocean 1 responding.
Oh, whoa.
Piece of crap, bitch!
Alright. Let's go ahead and get him detained. Looks like he was stealing some underwear from that residence. Alright, somebody
Attention
watch
all
him.
units. We have a suspect placed under arrest.
Wait up!
Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
You're under arrest, you piece of crap!
We're gonna shut down this roadway for now while we get everything under control.
Attention all units. We have a suspect placed under arrest.
Alright, I think everybody's okay. What I'm gonna do is separate them. Let me turn off my siren here. And we're gonna talk to them and see what they have to tell us about what just happened. I believe this guy is our driver. Alright, man. What happened there? Let's speak about once I have legal representation. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead, search you. Make sure you don't have anything illegal on you. Any weapons. Right now you're gonna be placed under arrest for trying to evade police. We got a baggie containing some white powder. Alright, that's gonna have to be checked out. Alright, let's collect this evidence here. It's gonna be some underwear. Alright, do you have anything to say? Same thing. Alright, go ahead, pat him down too. Make sure they don't try to pull any weapons on us. Nothing of interest, okay. Just the underwear. We're gonna search this car as well. Requesting plate check. It's gonna be 24 Frank, Washington, George 289.
Target license plate.
It's gonna come back to
24
Edward Talbot.
Frank, William George 289. No 1099.
Nothing on the car. Copy that. And we just got a crowbar. Potentially they're using the crowbar to get into the house. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this white powder in my vehicle. We'll run it real quick for some testing. Can we get in it? Here, let's put it in the charger. I think we can open the charger. And we'll run a reagent test and see if it comes back with any illegal drugs. White powder. All right. Let's see what we got here. This was in the possession of the driver. We'll run down our list here and see if it comes back positive. It was a gram of it. Still, if it's any of these, it's gonna be a felony possession. Could be something not narcotic related, but typically it comes back as something. Yep, PCP. So it's gonna be a felony possession. All right, let's talk to the driver here. All right, that white powder came back with being illegal narcotics. Are these yours? What are narcotics? Very funny, man. All right, what were you doing out of the house? Do you still not want to talk? Nothing. All right, well, you're going to be charged today with the possession and evading, in addition to trying to break and enter that house. So let me see here. Once again, my police car is completely banged up. I'm going to see if I can pull up his information, write up his charges. We'll get him handled first, and then we'll go to the passenger. So that's going to be our driver. He's got a couple citations. Valid license not wanted. Today, the charges are going to be for possession of the PCB. It's going to be felony. It's going to be for the evading. It's going to be reckless evading. And then in addition to that, he was trying to break into the house. Attempted burglary. So that's 3 felonies. The passenger, he's also going to be charged with the attempted burglary.
Good day.
Excuse me, guys. All right, and he did have the underwear. We assume it's stolen property. The way he was kind of holding it. So we will go. That's gonna be, yep. He has an arrest history. Oh, wow. Got some pretty serious stuff there. So today he's going to be attempted burglary. I don't know that they got in the house. This, of course, will have to be investigated further. And he did get in the car and attempt to elude police officers. So we're going to charge him too with trying to evade peace officer, but it's just going to be a misdemeanor. He wasn't actually the one driving. All right, we're gonna place him. We'll put him in the back too, since we already got a unit here. Squeeze through here. Yes. Well, let us put it. Might not let us put him in the same car. I don't want to put him in my car because it's got a lot of glass. Yep. There we go. Rear seat. Requesting police transport.
Assistance required on North Clothia Way.
Requesting tow truck. Get a flatbed.
Flatbed backup required on North Clothia Way.
Start moving some cars here. Get traffic flowing. Got the van here. You guys are good to go. All right. Vehicle's been picked up. They're getting transported. Once they get in the van here, let's make sure they do so smoothly. We will go ahead and clear the traffic control.
Move your ass. Thanks.
All right, they're all loaded up. All right, we'll get traffic flowing through the bridge, and we're pretty successful there. Once again, we're gonna have to get a new vehicle, but we're going to end the patrol on that call out. Hope you enjoyed today's patrol. Once again, let me know your feedback about 0.4.6, if it's worth the update and the hassle to do so, and I'll catch you guys on the next patrol. Thanks for watching.